It's crunch time in the Super Mega Baseball League as Bulldozer Power are taking on Stardozer Human Resources with the series tied 1-1. So first up we got Margot Spatula for Stardozer. It is Ominous Bob who is pitching for us because we had literally nobody else. Everybody else is unfit, wounded, dying of scurvy. So this is going to be a big defensive ask of our players to try and not just tank this game. Ominous Bob, we believe in him because we have no choice in the matter. To compound matters, we're also a little bit skinny when it comes to relievers. But we'll see how we go. Can Zoltan get there? Nope. And that's going to be a double straight away. We're going for the triple. It's a bad throwback. Giving up a triple. Okay, it's like that, is it? All right. Maybe asking for the defenders to do stuff is not going to work for us. Maybe we need to be thinking about offensively scoring more runs. Just lots of them, like all day running. No, asking for our bad pitcher to get the job done is a tricky one. Malibu can't get the ball there. We give up the run, and we gave up the opportunity of getting someone out. None of this is desirable. No, not a sausage. Here's Horatio Gunship next. And Bob's going to need to anything. Anything, Bob. Just anything at all. Anything at all, Bob. Just show me something. Because the problem that Bob's got, of course, is that his accuracy might be fine, but he hasn't got much swerve on his curves, and he doesn't have much zip on his fastball, and that one looks very dangerous. Well, at the end of the season, I think we can safely say that Ominous Bob will be removed from the roster, and that we will be looking for a new pitcher. Yeah. Here's her Party Boy. Oh no. I honestly couldn't tell you how long we can put up with this, but I don't have depth in the bullpen to replace him. I've got one reliever maybe, and then a closer. And Papal Event Horizon gets there. We got an out, everybody. Okay, after only 4 runs have been conceded, an out has been had. But this is the worst possible thing that we could be seeing, because of course Bubbly Merchandise is still injured, and Big Dez has played too much too recently and is below peak fitness. All right, out number 2. Well, we're into the weaker end of the batting. Doesn't matter. We're going to take it as glorious something or other. Comeback! Yeah. Well, I mean, unless your comeback can reverse those 4 runs, then I don't know what you're expecting. Well, Bob on a couple of decent pitches. Malibu making amends for the throw to 4th earlier on, and that's out number 3. Well, okay. Well, I mean, in an inning where you give up 2 home runs, turning it around like that isn't too bad. And only giving up 4 runs in total isn't so bad either. All right, so we're facing off against Dutch Retro Guy, who also isn't exactly a premium rate pitcher. He's better than what we're fielding. Hang on. Well done, Cindy. Cindy's decided that this game is not over yet. I mean, obviously, it would be nice if the bases were loaded. But that's her second home run of the playoffs, and we like it. Here is Hatchet Malibu. She's been playing okay lately. She's gone early. No, that's high. That's no good. No, that one's out. All right, okay, yeah. Let it settle. Let it settle. Here's Ulysses Failure, who is in desperate need of a good game. Yeah. A good game from the team captain is going to be all important, because he has been letting the side down throughout the entire playoff so far, and it's rare to see even a hit like that. That'll do. A base hit there for Failure. All right, he's playing. Zoltan's moved up the batting order a little because Papal Event Horizon is in a bit of a slump right now, so I wanted to switch them around. And we'll see if Zoltan has come to party. These are some pretty thin strike calls you're giving there, ump. Just saying. Pretty thin. 2 strikes now for Zoltan. And the pitcher's mucking about. But Zoltan's ready. Oh, swings at rubbish. He might be okay. He is okay. Hey. Lucky there for Zoltan. Here is Papal Event Horizon, batting 235. The slump I reference is real. I mean, a single good hit could bounce him straight back into where he's meant to be. But just as likely is that doesn't happen. No, the ump is really terrified of failure, who has the stats to be a base-stealing monster. But I don't do that, and that will load the bases. Bulldozer power on something of a hot streak, and it falls to Furious Sponge Bath not to blow it for everyone. Well, anything could happen, but simply proving that we can hit is a nice place to start. He swung at a high one. No, we're not getting it. We're not getting it. We're not getting it. But there we go. There goes failure. He's going for the run, and that's in. I found the right button. Here's Julie Hardware in for Steve Morrie. Steve Morrie is a little bit winded after the last game. So Julie is in to see what he can do to make me hate him a little bit less. Let's see how we go. No. That one was clearly wide. And Hardware has done enough. Possibly could have made a home a run off that, but we decided to play it safe. And that falls to Kojak Misteron to try and turn this into something. There's ball 1. I mean, a walk will do. Oh, no, that's no good. No, that's definitely no good. And the side's retired. Base is loaded up. That's the Bulldozer power way. We got the hits, though. And that gives us every reason to be somewhat confident in things. Here's Orbital Velocity, batting 308 in the playoffs. And he's facing off against Dominus Bob. Zoltan's in the area. Out number 1. Good job, Zoltan. Here's Dutch Retro guy, who is the pitcher. He's not what you might call confident. Well, okay. Let's see how we go. Bob, keep it simple, man. All right. Don't keep it simple. Yeah. Just keep it whatever you like, mate. Just put something in the strike zone. You don't need to be clever. It's the pitcher and he's rubbish. I mean, look at his numbers. He is appalling. He might get this one away, but we'll get... No, there we go. That's it. And a confidence booster there for Ominous Bob. Here's Margot Spatula, who has 2 home runs in the series and hit a triple off us with her first at bat. She's anticipating the fastball. Yes, I have been calling that on first pitch quite a lot. Hatchet. Can't quite get there. And that's another strong hit there from Margot Spatula. That's a triple and a double that she's had. Goodness gracious. Here's Constance Frenzy. Accomplished nothing with her first turn up at the plate. And Bob there, studiously avoiding the fastball, allegedly. Instead goes for something else. I think they're probably going to go for home. No, it's out number 3. They can't go for anything. They're all out. All right. Defense. Here is Ominous Bob. Bob, you know what to do. All right, you know what to do, Bob. I need 4-5 innings from you, minimum. All right, minimum. No more, no less. Well, more if we're not. It's not a disaster area, but less would be bad. There we go. Ominous Bob's gone. He leaves absolutely nothing to chance there and gets himself out. Here's Cindy, who didn't hang around last time and just knocked it straight over the fence, which put us in a good mood. But lightning never strikes twice. That's what I'm going to say, because it would be accurate to say that. Hatchet Malibu now. 2 outs already. This one may turn into a big nothing of an inning. There it is. Big nothing. Right for you. Right now. Delivered. Fresh to your door. Well, 2 innings down, and it's 4-2 in favour of Stardozer Human Resources. And we're looking at Horatio Gunship, who whapped it over the fence with his first at bat. Bob throwing a strike there. Nice. Nice, Bob. Nice. Keep doing that. That's what we want to see. Lots more of that. 3 halfway decent pitches from Bob there, and that's good to see. Someone's going to try and catch this. Alright, out number 1. This Party Boy hit a home run with his first at bat, and I believe it was off the first pitch as well. So we can avoid that happening. Well, he's going to hit that one over the fence, is he? No, it's way too low. He's probably going to forecast that was likely to happen. No, you've thrown 2 balls, Bob. Throw something that isn't a ball. There you go. Like a house brick. Throw a house brick at him. I'm not sure that's legal. Kojak. Can't get there. That's a heck of a hit, that one. That's right awkward. Failure with a nice throw to second. And that's another double. 1 out now. Runner on first. Len Styrofoam up to bat. And Styrofoam's not one of the better players on the team, but anything can happen. He's just been unlucky in the series so far, and therefore we should be expecting him to make a showing, or at least show something. Bob. And Papal. Nice bit of fielding by Papal. And that's out number 2. Here's Boris Wet Paper Bag. He also failed to accomplish much with his first at bat. To be honest, I think it might be down to him being a little bit top heavy, and therefore he's not got perfect distribution of his power curve. Strike 2. Bob is making money. Ball 1. Go on, Bob. Come on, Bob. There it is. A strikeout. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Ominous Bob, and the side's retired. This is leaving the door open for Bulldozer Power to recover, but they didn't manage to hit that recovery button last time around. Failure, though. We'll get on base. Well, okay, that's 2 for 2 from him. We will need to see him hit it over the fence, I think, in order for any faith to be restored. Here's Zoltan. Whoa, Zoltan there with a bit of a late decision to go for the hit. I hit the Windows button, and that all got jolly excited. I've now moved the keyboard. This is, hold on, I don't actually have control over the screen. There we are. Papal, easy. The game was just a little bit out of control, son. It's okay. What's going on? 1 out. Well, that could have been more costly, I suppose. Yeah. All right. Okay, there we are. That's a ball. Yep, well done. You can read and indeed listen. Strike 2, Papal Event Horizon. Straight to the pitcher. Papal won't get there, but failure advances. And that's 2 outs now. And once again, Furious Sponge Bath is the one to try and make something of this. Last time he got out, but he did get a run batted in. Left that a little on the late side. Here's Furious. That one's in the dirt. No, not interested. That one's too high. Do not want. That one's almost straight at his head. Nah, that's not what we're into. All right. And Furious gets a walk. Batters now 1 and 2. Julius Hardware up to ruin it for everybody. Come on, Julie. We reckon you can do it. I don't know why we say that, because you can't. Look at it. Look, what a shambles. Okay, out number 3, and 3 innings down, and no change since the first. As Thor Haystacks comes up to see if she can't do a little bit better than she did last time. Well, to be honest, with the batting average she's got, she needs to do better than she's done pretty much every time. But she's here, she's turned up, and she's dressed. That's pretty much all you can really ask of a professional baseball player. Go on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Nope. All these fouls aren't doing us any favours. Sling one difficult. That's nice. And that's another strikeout. Bob now starting to heat up ever so slightly. Well, he's not cooling off. I mean, given his initial temperature, one would imagine Kojak with a jumpy jump, no goods. And that's a base hit. Here we go. Is Dutch Retro guy, the starting pitcher, and they're keeping him in. So it could well be that Stardozer are as thin as we are when it comes to pitchers who are able to turn up and pitch. Looks like he's going to try going for a bunt. Okay. All right, well, let's bunt this. Well, okay, you probably can. All right. Oh, Julie. Oh, Julie. Oh, it went foul. You're okay. It counts, though. Oh, yeah, I suppose it does. I'm not entirely familiar with the rules there. No, he's out because he bunted and it went foul. What? I don't really understand what just happened, but for some reason the pitcher was out rather than taking his base or having another go. Cindy, that was a very good effort from Cindy Vapid, but it wasn't good enough. She just couldn't get the height. Anyway, we now have runners at the corners. We have 2 outs and Constance Frenzy up to bat. So this is another one of those we need Bob to not be Bob moments. We need Bob to look like a professional grade pitching monster. What do you say to that, Robert? Well, it's up. It's foul. Furious is local. Can't get to it. No. Okay. That was an opportunity wasted. I think had we got control over Mr. Event Horizon, we might have got somewhere. But it doesn't really matter because Kojak's fielded the next one, and we've averted disaster. So. Bulldozer power now up here, and it is Kojak Mr. on who's first to bat. Didn't do much with her first go. What are you doing? Why would you swing at that? You were supposed to... I didn't press it hard. That was supposed to be checking it. Oh well, here's Ominous Bob. He allowed himself to be struck out first time. Might do the same again. Actually, there's no harm in you swinging at it, Bob. Just soak up a bunch of pitches first. Strike 2, ball 1. There you go, Bob has a go, and with a poor piece of fielding, Bob gets on base. Well, Ominous Bob showing that he's not just a pretty face. He's not no, he's not a pretty face. Well, we're back round to Cindy. Wastes no time in kind of resolving it. Yeah, there we go. Cindy gets everyone out. And at the end of the 4, it is still 4-2 in favour of Stardozer HR. Here's Horatio Gunship. He's had a home run today. What are we looking at, Bob? Well, Bob is starting to fade a little. You wouldn't have thought that possible, given that it was mostly transparent to begin with. But no, there it is. That's the news. Fading Bob. That one's gone for Hatchet. Gets the throw away. And out number 1. Here's Party Boy. He's home run, double, run batted in. He's feeling confident about himself and his future prospects. And he's hit another big one off whatever his name is. Ominous Bob. Yeah. And that's a double. That's not what you want. Here's Len Styrofoam. He's not had a hit yet today, but Bob is clearly starting to flag. He's making it a bit easy. Alright, they did endeavour to try and whip third base off us there after a muffed catch by Julie Hardware. But we got it under control. It was all fine. I mean, honestly, the muffed catch by Julie Hardware were as much a problem out of a poor throw by Ominous Bob. But saying that Ominous Bob made a poor throw is rather like saying, we're playing baseball. Well, I mean, you could call it that. Allegedly, that is the sport that we find ourselves engaged in. In which we find ourselves engaged. All right, well, that's all of them out. No further runs conceded. Hatchet Malibu, 0 for 2 today. We'll be looking to start us off brightly. I mean, she might be looking to do that, but I reckon the chances of her actually accompanying... Oh, it's a high one. Because the angle between those, just in the strike zone and just out of the strike zone, is similar, and you have a very narrow window of opportunity to decide whether you're swinging or not. His failure, who started quite well today. I say started quite well. it's not gone well since then. Zoltan now, 2 outs. Here we are, bottom of the 5th. Zoltan swings at 1. Don't swing at 1. Look, the least we should be doing is eating deep into their bullpen. Alright, strike 2, ball 1. Zoltan's getting nothing on these, which is a bit odd. That was a solid connection, and it barely trickled out to the second baseman who got him out. But anyway, 5 innings done. We haven't had a run in the past 4, and now that I've said that, Ominous Bob is about to go through what can only be described as a collapse of colossal collapsation. Yeah, I ought to put a limit on it, how long I'm keeping him in for. 3. We'll let him concede 3 runs. Really? That's generous. Yep. I haven't got depth in the bullpen. Well, we're in 6. How many more innings do you want to go? The way this game is going, I can't rule out that extra innings aren't on the horizon. The Papal Event horizon? Shut up. Right. Come on. Let's go. We've got 1 out. Ominous Bob just needs to be relatively efficient in his pitching, which he's not being. And that one's straight down the middle. That's a beautiful pitch for a batter. It's a bad pitch for someone who's trying to, you know, relieve us of the accursed batter. Just get this one in the strike zone. If he hits it, it doesn't matter. Thank you. Zoltan will get there. I'd rather give up a base hit than give up a walk. They're keeping their pitcher in. This should tell you that they are very much in the same position we are, whereby they don't have a lot of pitchers remaining. I think in all the games so far they have gone through pitchers quite fast, but relievers, if you don't use them too much, you'll be all right. Oh, what? Just terrible throw, and Kojak can't get to it, and the bunt accomplishes a base run, base hit. You know, that one. Well, this is all bad news. Yeah. Ominous Bob is fading. His accuracy is now also going alongside his velocity, which wasn't to begin with, and his junk capability, which also wasn't to start with. And we're facing Margot Spatula, who's had a double and a triple off us so far today. Alright, well, she's not going to get a double or a triple off that one, but she will get a run. Alright, the deadlock for the last couple of innings has been broken. Bases are loaded. It is Constance Frenzy up to bat. She hasn't had a hit yet today, but it will be a pretty good measure of just how badly we've lost the edge of Bob. She gets a base hit, and another run is knocked in. They've only knocked in 1 run. Yes. Okay, well, that could be worse. Yeah, who is it? It's Gunship. What's he had? Home run? So it's 2 home runs. Oh, that's in the whole of the playoffs, though. Yeah, he's had a home run today, though. Yeah, and he knocked in a couple of runs off the back of that. Yep, that's why you were trailing up to this point. Oh, yeah, there is that. Bob, just get him out, would you? Bob with a halfway decent pitch, and that'll do it. A strikeout for Ominous Bob. His party boys, 3 for 3, and he's had 2 doubles and a run batted in. Well, we're going to stick with Bob, but what we won't be doing is sticking with him after this inning. Hatchet can't get to it, and that's going to cough up 2 runs right there. Yuck. Len Styrofoam. How many runs do you say you'd let him give up? 3. Well, you have done. Yeah, I know. Didn't look like it, though, did it? Didn't feel like a collapse. But unless we get to this, it's off the fence. They're going to score monster off this one. Zoltan's thrown it, I don't know where. Hardware gets there eventually. That was a triple. And Bulldozer Power have been effectively nuked. Just round out the inning, would you? There you go. And an Ominous Bob has cost us the game. Or was it the decision not to sit Ominous Bob that has cost us the game? I haven't got the depth. We are, at Bulldozer Power, a little skinny when it comes to pitchers. We are 1 pitcher on roster short of where we should be. I noticed that in the setup for this game. Yeah. And now it is really coming to bite when we've got an injured pitcher we've got a terrible pitcher, Mr. Ominous Bob, and our best pitcher is played the last game, so he's out in a rotation. Yeah, this is where the trouble comes up. See, Julie, choose earlier than that, would you? All right, there we are. Okay, it's Julius Hardware, everybody. He waited. He's put that one in a great position, and we're going. Go on, go, 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 go. He's safe. And a piece of incredibly brave running there to get the job done. Kojak Misteron is up for the next one. Julie got a double off that. Kojak, it's good. She's going to get on base. We won't get another run off it, but getting on base is a good place to be. All right, here is Ominous. Get off the pitch. He's leaving in place of Veronica Hammock, who will be endeavouring to anything. Just don't get out. All right? That's all I ask. She's going to get out. All right, okay. Yeah. Could have potentially gone for home there, but I don't think would have made it, so I didn't. Here's Cindy. She's only had one hit today, but it was a home run. Well, we need something similar soon. If not from Cindy, then from someone with a good few people on base at the time. Cindy will get a base hit, though. And that is another run batted in, cutting the lead to 5 for Stardozer. That's still too much lead. Too much lead, that is. Here's Hatchet Malibu. Strike 1. Hatchet's not quite feeling it. There's ball 1. Okay. Strike 2. Anything could happen. That was another ball there, Hatchet. Just FYI. She's out. Well, a moderate comeback, but only moderate. We've got Tulip Banter, who is fully fit. And we've got Jeff Conservative, who is a little under the weather. Tulip actually looks capable. We'll bring her on. 7th inning now. Bulldozer Power trailing 9-4. Well, is Tulip here to set the record straight? It has been said that she's not being good enough. Is she good enough or not? No one's interested. All right, okay. All right, come on, Tulip. Let's get them out of there. Hatchet stops it, but not in any way that was compelling. All right, okay. Runner on first. Orbital Velocity next up to bat. This is the catcher for Stardozer, and that's out on strike 1. Hatchet slinging these all over the joint. Not Hatchet. Tulip. Beg your pardon. I was thinking about the disappointment that is Hatchet Malibu. I mean, she's batted 400 in this playoff series, but hasn't really made anything out of it, especially. You know? Hey, that's a strikeout. Good job, Tulip. Good job. Here's Dutch Retro Guy, and he is finally leaving the game in place of Bernard Dunk, who has a look about him that says, I feel like hitting that ball a real long way. So we'll try and put in the pitches that don't allow him to do that. Cindy. Out number 2. Here's Margot. 4 for 4 today. A triple, double, 2 singles. She's batting 600 in the series overall. She is a pretty deadly player. That's probably why she's their lead-off batter. Yep, she's put that one where I can't get it. All right. Zoltan has the ball, throws to third. We've had a few dubious fielding throws today, but so it's not so much as would be out of the ordinary. But even so, you've got to question whether or not anything. Great catch from Hatchet Malibu, and that's why she's in the lineup, because she's more capable than Crampons when it comes to doing a bit of fielding. So at the midpoint in the 7th inning, Stardozer Power must dig deep in order to try and build their way back into the game, and here is Ulysses' failure to try and do just that. He rattles one up to centre field and will take his base. Zoltan, next to face the Kraken. He says, no, Kraken, not flipping today, you don't. No, back up. Don't get greedy. Right. Runners first and second, no outs yet. Papal Event Horizon is on the mic. That's ball one. That was also a ball. Don't know if you noticed. That one was a ball. So it's 3 balls now. Papal waiting for something, something. He gets his walk. Bases are now loaded. And it's Furious Sponge Bath again with the opportunity to slap this one silly. Yeah, what are we looking at? Sinbad Contract is pitching. His stats aren't good. No, he's clearly fatigued, which is exactly what we were expecting. Furious, he's going to be out. He hasn't got any friends out, though, so that's okay. Here's Julie Hardware, 2 for 3. He's had a double, single, run batted in today. Base is loaded. Julius Hardware with the kind of hit we wanted. Pity he didn't decapitate the pitcher. I think we are going to have to think about killing the pitcher in order to get ourselves an opportunity. Because if their first reliever is tired, it means that everybody else is going to be worse. Yeah. Kojak. Has she got the distance? She has. And Bulldozer Power are right back in the game. Amazing scenes. With a grand slam there. And the scores are tied. Well, those of you who've been studiously watching along will probably have been fingering the remote for the last couple of minutes going, I can't watch any more of this. But you should, because Bulldozer Power came to play offensively. Everywhere else, not a lot, no. There's Tulip Banter who's having a bat at the moment. Because I can't afford to replace her as a pitcher, she has to have a go. Out number 2. Cindy, next up. Alright, it's ball 1. Yeah. Ball 2. Okay. And Cindy gets a base hit. Lovely job. But the opportunities for us to capitalise on this are not rich and plentiful. Because it's Hatchet Malibu up next and she's 0 for 4 today. We're making a pitching change. It's Fiona Cannula coming in. And actually she looks perfectly healthy. I don't know why they put contract in. Cannula looks like she could go a full 9 innings. So I question the decision to make that first change. Forget everything I said. Unless, of course, we have the opportunity to take the head off the pitcher, in which case we should. Yeah. Okay. Do or die time. Hatchet Malibu gets some distance on it. And it's gone. I was questioning Hatchet Malibu's presence on the team. Were you? Was that even? Yeah, it was Hatchet. And there's a home run. And for the first time in the game, it is Bulldozer Power in the lead. Amazing scenes. Ulysses Failure is batting next. But frankly, this inning has already delivered way more than we were expecting. And the Bulldozer Power faithful are just going, I do not believe this. Here's Zoltan. But Failure on first, 2 outs. Zoltan now batting. And if by some miracle Bulldozer Power win this game, this will go down in Stardozer history as the worst inning in their entire history. Zoltan can't get anything with that and he's gone. But 7 runs batted in right there and Bulldozer Power are... well, they're back. His gunship. It's only a 2-run lead. He is tense after having struck out against Ominous Bob. Yeah, I'd be questioning reality as well. Kojak's got that. And that's run out number 1. Here's Party Boy. He's had a home run, 2 doubles, a single, 3 runs batted in. He has had what, in professional terms, is referred to as a monster. He is undoubtedly going to be the star player of the day. Zoltan, throw that somewhere, would you? Thank you. I don't want you holding on to it any longer. Gets a double off that as well. But to be fair, he's had a monster. This is a player who is tasting the heat and spitting it back out again as fire. Yeah. Not Len Styrofoam, you understand. I was referring to Party Boy, who's playing like an absolute legend. Julius Hardware, I think, might catch this. There we go. Good enough. Here's Boris Wet Paper Bag. He's 0 for 4. And they're subbing him. No, really? You don't say. Nina Flattery's going to come in and have a pop at this one. She's had one hit, probably as a pinch hitter during the playoffs, and she got. They're going for home. In comes the ball. Hardware can't keep hold of it, but he wouldn't have kept hold of it anyway. BDP's lead cut to 1. Well, 2 outs. Yeah. Top of the 8th. Tulip Banter. Throwing the pitch in the way it was meant to be thrown. Which is mostly forwards and maybe with a little bit of sidey side on there. And she gets a strikeout. Oh, someone's not pleased. Haystacks throws the bat in a way that is deeply unprofessional. It's PayPal Event Horizon who's next up for us. Nina Flattery's been subbed out. Justine Underworld, that's a bad choice, is coming in at first base. Have you seen her stats? Oh well, okay, fine. What are you doing? Come on there, Event Horizon. Whoa! Oh, referee! Well, okay, we'll take the free base, but PayPal there takes one to the shoulder. Furious Sponge Bath up next. PayPal's injured. Yeah, he's got a sore shoulder. Yeah, that's not going to stop him running. Right, runners first and second. And once again, Bulldozer Power are on the offensive charge. Here's Julius Hardware. Alright, we don't like Julius Hardware, you know. No, not a fan. No, not Julie. Oh, Julie. He's popped that one a little bit skywards. And he'll be returning to the dugouts. Yep. Okay, here's Kojak. Last time around she got a home run. And that was exactly what we needed. But can she do it again? She doesn't need to do it again, but can she? It's a nice hit from Kojak, and that will load the bases. And next up to bat is going to be Tulip Banter, who is not going to get a go. Because we can now start to expend some of our... Yeah, yes, really. I mean, look, Lynn Mephisto, she'll just hit it, right? Right? If Big Rod hits it, he's got a fighting chance of getting over the fence. If Crampons hits it, it's gone. It's leaving the building. If Mephisto hits it, it's probably a good base hit. Solid stuff. She hasn't really played for us very often. But Crampons, though. Crampons could ruin it for everyone. Let's save him in case there's some drama needed later. Mephisto. Alright, Lynn Mephisto's coming in. And a base hit here would be super. That's all we want. More than a base hit would be amazing. And it's going to be caught. Alright, okay, fine. Mephisto there failing to deliver. But at least she only got herself out. Here is Cindy Vapid. And once again, a base hit would be super. The tenuous 1-run lead held by Bulldozer Power. The only thing so far that is anything. Yeah. That's ball 3. Fiona Canula is all over the place. Strike 2, ball 3. This is the one that matters. It's a strike. I can't believe it. I thought that was going low. I mean, okay, part of that was fueled by the sense that, I quite wanted to get a run off a foul, but off a ball, but a walk. There you go. That's the word I was scrambling for. Jeff Conservative's coming in for us. On the basis of if this goes to multiple extra innings, I'm going to need someone who can handle more than one inning. We still have the prod, and hopefully we won't need him. But that means we need to hold to the Stardozer team to no runs. This needs to be clean. Here's the pitcher who will be leaving. They're bringing in Dennis offside, who's a solid contact hitter. But he does still have to hit it. And he has done. Cindy gets the ball. Quick throw to first. Out number 2. And Bulldozer Power are 1 out away. And it's Margot Ruddy Spatula. Is it? Yeah. Yep, I've never done one of these before. We are doing it now. Yep, we're going to walk her. I mean, this is fatal, of course, because whoever's up next could just, you know, sling this one. But it takes Costa's Frenzy, who's had a bad game. They've had 1 run today, 1 hit. That decision is either going to look like a good un or a bad un pretty ruddy soon, I reckon. Yeah. But, well, here we go. Come on, Jeff. And a muffed catch from Hardware, and we gave up a base. Oh, dear. Yeah. That one's down the line. Strike 2. Okay. We haven't used it yet, Jeff. You've foxed plenty of people with this. The change up. No. No, that wasn't it. Come on, Jeff. Come on. Jeff Conservative. It's there. And a Jeff Conservative strikeout wins the game for Bulldozer Power. Amazing scenes. I have never seen a comeback like it. And yet, we just saw it. We just saw the comeback. Bulldozer Power win 11-10. Wow. What a game. All the drama. But we do have serious problems in the bullpen. And as we move forward into the finals, yeah, look at that. 5 for 5 for Party Boy. 5 for 5 for Spatula. Holy mackerel. Well, we've won the conference finals, and what a magnificent trophy it is. We will treasure that for all times. Yeah, okay. And next up, it is the decider. Who are we going to be playing? Well, based on the way that the season's gone, I would say it's probably going to be the Beekeepers. But let's have a look. And the Beekeepers off to a lead, but not very good. 2-1. Wow. Okay, well it is Bulldozer Power playing the Beekeepers in the final. I hope to see you for the first of 3 games to decide who is the best and great at baseball. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe to make sure you have done, and I'll see you soon. Cheerio.